Hey guys, Ash here, coming at you today, Marine Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Send us some positive vibes and love your way, especially if you need it out there today. Oh man, it's gonna be a good video. I've not seen a combination as lethal, as potent, as unfair as the one that I'm about to unveil to you guys today. So I pulled during, I don't know, like a week ago, there was the Valkanen guaranteed event after 100 void shards. I kind of moved away. You guys tell me in the comments. I read the comments here. A faction of you guys say, ease up on the shard opening videos. So I've tried to acquiesce and not share every single shard opening here.
Tell me his name again.
So I did. I pulled for him off air. I got him.
He almost gave me a heart attack, but I'm proud of him.
And honestly, I wasn't expecting much, I hadn't heard a lot about this dude one way or the other. And let me tell you, he surpassed all of my expectations. This dude's insane, but what you can do in terms of combinations with this guy are absolutely bonkers. So even if you don't have this guy, just stay tuned. It's some crazy stuff, man. He has this ability, which, first of all, real quickly, I'm not going to go through the entire kit. I'll have a guide on him on my Raid Champion Guide channel, and we're really going to go in depth on him. But he has this ability, the Hex of Blades. It's an AoE attack on a 3-turn cooldown that lands Hex, ignores enemy resistance for each dead ally or whatever, damage increases for each debuff on each enemy. The multipliers can get pretty insane on this ability, but he hits one at a time instead of an AoE. Now, not only does this have ramifications, when we talk about Duchess or Python in terms of their passives, but also it allows us to get the full Hex single target damage instead of the AoE damage, which is only 2%, so we get the full 10% on the extra Hex damage, which is amazing. Looking at his multipliers here, man, there's a lot to say about this dude. So you guys can see, by the way, the hellhades.com, they have a full, robust guide on this guy. They give him a 5 in Doom Tower, a 4.5 in Hydra. They give him a 4 in the Arena. But I got to tell you guys, 3.6 on the A1, a 4.2 plus 0.1 for targets debuffs on the A2. But it's really this Malice Unleashed, the secret ability. It ignores block damage, unkillable, shield, ally protection, block revive, everything except for stone skin. And let me tell you on this ability, and it denies revival too. Let me tell you on this ability, guys, I've never seen anything hit as hard as this freaking Malice Unleashed. It's kind of weird they places a block revive debuff if the target is killed. Like, why don't they just say deny revival like everybody else, Anyway, there's a lot more about this dude. Whenever he gets hit under a shield, he's got all these debuffs, everything known to man that he's throwing around. Very, very, very unique. I was going to say complex, but really, I don't think he's super complex. Once you just sit down and, pull out your chapter, because you're going to need it. What bookmark? There we go. Do you read books nowadays? Anybody out there? I do. I try to. But I can't lie to you guys, too. At the same time, I cannot lie. I get, after about a half an hour of reading, I get a little unsettled, a little uneasy. I think it's because of screen time, because of technology. Anyway, I digress. Before I show you the build and anything else, I just want to show you how he works, right? So I have a few teams set up. There's so much synergy, Sun Wukong, Nogdar the Headhunter, because essentially, if we look at his A3 ability, we're killing an ally, okay? We're killing an ally to unlock the Malice Unleashed secret skill. We're also putting a True Fear on all enemies. This debuff and the True Fear on the weekend cannot be resist or blocked with block debuffs. So we get a True Fear and fill this champion's turn meter by 75%. That is a nasty, nasty ability right there. There's a lot more to it too. You can target a dead ally instead and get heals and all this stuff, but just watch. So I'm using Nogdar because I freaking love Nogdar, you guys. I've probably made 20 videos about Nogdar. I'm probably going to make 21. Well, here I am.
So is that why you called me here? Or?
So his A2 hits hard. But check this out. So I'm going to slow things down. Not that you need it slowed down, but I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Nogdar. Now, Nogdar has this passive where once he's killed, if he's the only ally dead, he'll come back to life with a full turn meter, okay? So we'll kill him. Boom. Everybody gets the weaken and the True Fear on the enemy team. Arbiter just lost her turn, and Nogdar's right back at a full turn meter. So is Valkanen. With his secret skill unlocked, he's close to a full turn meter because he has 75% turn meter boost. How broken is that ability right there? That is so nasty. And the cool thing is we have freaking Nogdar. Still hasn't gone yet, you know? So we'll steal all their HP or balance all their HP and kill everybody, right? We hadn't even got a chance to use the Malice Unleashed. Wait till you see the Malice Unleashed. Let's go a little bit of a tankier team here, guys. Gee whiz. There are no tanky teams here. The only thing that we have to be kind of concerned about, even a little bit, is the Stone Skin, like, Ultimate Death Knight, right? Because we do not ignore Stone Skin. Not that we can't get around it. And wait till you see the damage on the Malice Unleashed. It's insane. We'll sacrifice Nogdar. He comes back to life. Awesome. Well, again, True Fear on everybody. Even if they had a block debuff, if Elva went first and put block debuffs on everybody, obviously it can be cleansed, but she might lose her. She might fail on her cleanse, right? It's a really interesting synergy. I'm thinking after they buff Fortis, it's going to give the True Fear a 75 or 65% chance of failing, and think that will unlock his Astral Terrors as well. Ooh, there could be some really nasty combos there. Stay tuned, because there's going to be a lot of this sort of thing here on the channel, man. I love it too much not to cover it. So we're going to go in Nogdar again. We're going to steal all the HP. We're going to come in again. We're going to do it another attack. He comes back to life again. Now, finally, we get to see the Malice Unleashed. So there's no reviver left on the team. There's only one target left to hit. Hopefully her passive doesn't trigger. Harima! Boom! All right, block revive 58k. 58k is not what you're going to expect on this dude. Trust me on that one. Do you see this little head over here? You see this little head over here? Have you come in to see what Dad is so excited about? Look at this big boy. How old are you?
6.
And what's your favorite video game? Come on.
Zelda.
Zelda? He was thinking Minecraft or Zelda? Minecraft or Zelda? Hey, go play, Bubba. Dad's showing the best combo in the history of Raid Shadow Legends. He's like, okay, Dad. All right, here we go. Okay, this is a good team. Now, Harima, I want to be real with you guys. She's a different creature, right? Right before, the reason I'm recording this video, I already recorded a video today, right? Tearing down the fourth wall here. The reason, killed Nogdar, perfect, excellent. True Fear on everybody, excellent. Obviously, it's going to be cleansed from Rotos, from Siphi. But the reason I did this whole video to begin with was I was just messing around with Valkanen, and I went against UDK, and dude, he pulled, with the Malice Unleashed, he got a 424,000 damage. And I'm like, okay, I'm hitting record. That's it. The reason I'm not buffing, by the way, on the A3 of Hefrak is because he has a 2-turn Stone Skin. I don't want to get rid of it. Hefrak is not necessary for this team, obviously, but he's nice to have in situations like that, right? All right. So now we'll steal half of all our HP, and we'll come in here, and Nogdar the Headhunter is freaking unbelievably broken. Nogdar, we made a whole video on him recently, guys. He is my favorite arena champion in the game.
May I have your attention, please?
He is +4 empowered. He's not awakened, but it's really, the kit is insanely good. On this ability, he is sacrificing 50% HP, equalizing with, after the sacrifice, equalizing with an enemy, and then getting an extra turn. Now, the equalization cannot be resisted. So even if they're under Stone Skin, or it's a Mithrala with 2,000 resist, it doesn't matter. And then he gets the extra turn, he can kill him. Insane. This guy is, God, I don't know what to say about him, except for, like, he's the most broken champion I've
talking about him
offensively that I've seen in this game in a long time. Death's Bargain, kill Nogdar, back up alive. Everybody has True Fear. It's unbelievable. True Fear can't be resisted or blocked. Dude, Marichka comes in, who cares? Come in here, Death's Balance, kill everybody. And again, we didn't even get to use the Malice because it's so potent with what's his face? With Nogdar. I want to do one more round with this team, and then I want to switch it up. I have a Gamaran team. I think that Gamaran, all of a sudden, this is cool because we can get rid of the fear. We can kill him, get rid of the fear, he comes back to life, right? Oh, wait. We might be in a pickle here for the first time. No, we're not. We're going to revive. We're cool. Everything's good. Taurus trying to ruin my video. Taurus trying to ruin my video.
I can't help it. I'm out of control.
Okay. What was I saying? Sorry, I lost track of what the heck I was saying. Oh, Gamaran. I think that Gamaran is actually an underrated champion right now. I mean, he's barely rated. It's easy to say he's underrated. Let's go.
Are you having a good time? Humiliating for no damn reason at all.
Let's go against the Go First team here. One more. I lied. One more. I just wanted to give you guys a Malice Unleashed. We only saw one, and it was pretty underwhelming. But the fact that it has Deny Revival on it is pretty dang cool, right? And we haven't really seen any of his shield synergy or anything like that. We're in a little bit of a pickle right here, and we do die. So, hey, freaking Jirigid ruins my day with my stone skin. Let me go. Let's get revenge on this team, but let's go with the other squad, right? Now I have another combination. You thought the combos were done? No, they're not done. We have a Sun Wukong we can use in the same fashion as we did before. We have double block revivers on the team. We have the Malice Unleashed on Valkanen, and then we have the block revived on the A3 of Gamaran, right? We also have Bellatar Mage Slayer. Bellatar just makes this combination even more potent. Now it's a four-way combo here, guys. A menage a combo, as the kids say. We have a 70% chance of decreasing all of an ally's skill cooldowns by 1 turn whenever they're revived. So, even if they're self-revived, that will still proc. Moreover, we have attack one enemy. Has a 50% chance, this is A1, of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill on the ally with the highest turn meter, except this champion by 1 turn. So now we're going to be, with the revival and all that stuff, we're going to be cranking out off the cooldowns at the same time whenever anybody's revived. So we have a Stone Skin, we have a Bolster. We already know we're going to lose Sun Wu. It's okay. He'll come back to life. It's okay. We still have a reviver on the team. They're not going to ruin my day twice, Jirigid. No way, Jose. All right, we come back in here. We're good. Whew. All right, so we're not going to use that. We're going to use this. This is a buff steal ability and a buff spread ability, which is really cool. Valkanen, hopefully we get a turn. Let's come in here, steal everything with Sun Wukong, kill Jirigid for a little bit at least, and then hopefully we can sacrifice Sun Wu. We lose our turn. Womp womp. But the important thing is we get revenge. Let's go in here with the A3 and block revive with Gamaran. It's a really underrated ability on Gamaran. I'm telling you. This dude, I'm not sitting here, I gotta be real too at the same time, right? Gamaran's not like an S tier, you know, here. This is the A2, by the way. Great damage. That's the A2 of Valkanen. But how valuable is it in this meta to go in there and do what Gamaran did, right? An already dead enemy, we go in there and we block their revival, you know? With an ability on an already dead. It's very unique champion, man. This is the whole like point of today's video, and just I guess this series, if you will, in general. It's just so freaking fun to mess around with underutilized champions in this game. On his A2, by the way, he's stealing a buff and then spreading it. I think I already said that, but it's a pretty cool ability. Let's sacrifice Sun Wu, which I kind of hate to do because he had so many good buffs on him, but it's okay. Hopefully, no. So it doesn't matter. We can revive him because the revive's going to decrease all his cooldowns anyway, which is really cool. We're going to lose a turn unless they do... Great, great, great. Okay, who do we want to kill? Marichka, right?
Don't you touch her, don't you lay a finger on her.
No matter who we kill, it's going to block revival. I'm just noticing now they don't even have a nuker on this team, so whatever. But it's still fun to demonstrate. So we have increased attack. They don't have any debuffs, but I'm going to go after... I don't know. Let's go after Marichka.
Yo.
Boom!
Pulled up to the
163k damage with the block revive. Ooh! Now, we can come back in with his A2 ability, and his A2 ability doesn't have block revive, but it does have a ton of damage. We can go in with Gamaran and place the block revive after they're already dead. So here's the A2, one at a time. Boom! Siffy down. A3, Siffy, deny, revival. Oh, come on, man. This is such a broken team, dude. Oh, I love it. Granted, again, no one's going to kill me. This is not a real team. They're all defensive based here. I just saw the player power and saw a few of the champions. I'm like, all right, cool. Look at that. Steal, look at that. Buff steal, and then boom, pop them off with 150k. I haven't seen any of those insane numbers that I saw right before I recorded, of course. Let's go against this team here. Go first. Team, who they got in here? Okay. All right, Shagor. I haven't seen you in a while, Shagor. Bellatar Mage Slayer, by the way, on his A2. It's kind of like a Mithrala A2, except for no Hex. It's an attack with an increased attack and increased defense. All right, let's go in with the A3. Oops, I used the A3 instead of A2. It's okay. Let's sacrifice him. He's asleep anyway. He's going to come back to life anyway. You know, we can revive him, but he would have, you know, Sun Wukong. I don't need to tell you guys. All right, who you want to pop off? What? You know what? Unfortunately, we have a Stone Skin UDK. We warned about that, but we can go one at a time with the A2 ability. Everybody's absolutely evaporated there with the A2. This guy's cool, man. Now we steal everything with Sun Wu. And, man, I mean, I could do this for hours, guys, but I think I'll probably spare you. But, man, what a combination, you know? Again, I figure most of you watching probably have Sun Wukong. I don't know how many people have Valkanen, obviously, but I still had to share. Let's sacrifice 75% turn meter. Go in. Let's get one more shot against UDK. Come on, man. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boom. Mount. Look at that ability, dude. He levitates 196,000 with the block revive, dude. All right, guys. I've had enough fun, I think. Let me see if I can find like one more a good team here. Or like kind of more of an endgame-y team. Let's see. Give me something. Well, Venus, you know, this is actually a pretty good team. It's kind of old school, but I imagine at least Cupidus will have Stone Skin on. So let's see what we can do here. All right. No, Cupidus doesn't. Okay. He's going to counterattack every time, obviously. Let's go in. So I'm assuming we landed the stun from the passive of Valkanen right there. Let's try to remove the Stone Skin. We don't, but it's okay. So they've got a couple revivers on their team, but guess what, Gamaran? Sorry, guys. Game over. You can't revive when I killed your, or when I blocked your revival, right? That's already over. Man. All right, Malice Unleashed. Who we want to get, guys? Duchess? Boom! 248,000 damage. Oh. And look, did you see the petrification we landed off of the passive too? Ooh, we can land petrification off that. We sacrificed again. Sun Wukong is like, dude, he's busy getting the sack of 209,000. Oh, oh man, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Clearly, oof. Wait, did he just sacrifice Bellatar? Am I making that up? Don't sacrifice the reviver, guy. Gee whiz. All right. You guys get the point. Right? Obviously, I would modify this team a little bit. Let me show you the builds, though, that we're rocking really quickly here, right? Obviously, I would modify this team a little bit depending on who we're going against, you know? But Sun Wukong, we don't even have fully... we haven't met...
What are you trying to say?
I think we stole some Sun Wukong stuff for Valkanen.
You see the man with the briefcase?
Yes.
That's my partner. He has a gun in there. And if you don't do exactly what I tell you, or if you give me any kind of a problem...
So, my bad on that. He needs a lethal shield right now, so let's go ahead and give him one. What do you say? We're not going to leave you hanging, Sun Wu. But we will leave you hanging in terms of stats. I don't think I have the crit rate. Yeah, I do, actually. Get a nice, healthy 26% crit rate. We're in clan versus clan at the time of this recording, so we'll get the clan versus clan points. Fantastic. All right, so this is how we have Sun Wukong. We have the following stats in lethal and a perception piece. Here's his masteries really quickly if you want to see. We have Valkanen. We have Valkanen in arena build, right? So we have Valkanen in an arena build, arena nuking masteries, along with the support tree here. And I will do a full Valkanen guide, as I mentioned, on the channel, showing him in Hydra too. I'll show you guys a little bit, just a little teaser of Hydra for the 4 of you still watching at the end of the video. Bellatar Mage Slayer. We have him coming down here. He's in a bolster set. That's why I went with Elixir of Life. Normally, I wouldn't go that route. Probably go with Timely Intervention. But those are his masteries. He's in, as I mentioned, bolster, protection, and immortal gear. I have Gamaran in Stone Skin 6-piece. Pretty easy champion to build, frankly. And then we have Nogdar the Headhunter in Savage and Cruel. And Savage and Cruel gear, he's slow, but we could stand to have him a lot slower. He has attack percentage on the boots already, though. So it is what it is. You don't need him any speed on Nogdar because as long as you're killing him, he's going to come back with a full turn meter anyway, you know? And then, yeah, well, that's the squad, right? Hefrak, as I mentioned, in 6-piece Stone Skin. We have Arbiter just fast. And that's it, guys. Hey, quick little teaser on Hydra, right? So how he works in Hydra Clan Boss. I got to give a big shout out to USMC as well in my clan. Let me see if clan chat goes. We're talking a little Watcher Realms in here. Talking a little Watcher Realms of Doctor Who and Agolins. Doctor Who, by the way, massive shout out. He's a real life doctor. Been in our clan since day one. Agolins, too. He's our leader. Doctor Who is our leader in Watcher of Realms. Agolin is our leader here in Raid. But USMC, he said, dude, Valkanen is such a beast in Hydra. He needs to get his gearing built for the arena, though. So that's what got me. Honestly, I had not built Valkanen. I had him. I was just kind of sitting on him because I would just have some mythicals to work on and stuff like that. But that comment by USMC, I'm like, wait a second here. Wait a second here. All right, so we do have it maybe a little bit redundant here in having a Mithrala on the team. You know, having 2 hexers, but hey, the more hex, the merrier, right? It's still going to work. It doesn't really matter. If we have 2 of them, we have Krisk as our provoker on the team. Let me show you. Let's sacrifice somebody, right? Well, we don't want to sacrifice Krisk. He's our provoker. Mithrala. Yeah, let's sacrifice Mithrala. We will do some damage with a Trunda. And let's just lock out there. Let's come in here. Let's test out the damage. Let's test out the damage first with full debuffs, and then we'll try a decapitated head. So 312,000, not bad at all. We're going to revive Mithrala. Going to come in here, extend our buffs. Fantastic. We're 1 turn away from our debuffs, but I think Lydia's fast enough that she can lap the Hydra heads. Now we're going to be able to see what he can do, hopefully. I'd really rather have the debuffs on there, on the 1 at a time AoE, like the decreased defense and weaken. You think we can lap back around to him, guys? Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. Let's A1, 121k, not bad there. So we'll at least have a little bit of I like the having the decreased speed on everybody too. That's going to help us get back to Valkanen in time. So let's try out his A2 ability, right? See what he can do here. Okay, he's almost up. Okay, here it is. So let's see what he can do with the A2. Let's slow it down and really take it all in. Hex, 1 at a time. 400, 600, 600. Yeah. Yeah, that's some big boy damage there, guys. That is some big boy damage. Forget about, you don't even have to use the A3. You know, it's maybe more of an, you could argue it's more of an arena move. But golly, dude. That's some serious freaking damage on this guy, man. I shouldn't have used the A3 there, but either way, guys, I mean, you saw the end result on USMC. Like, this dude can smack dungeons anywhere. He's got a really cool kit. Keep in mind the True Fear. You can use him in a Doom Tower wave. Let's sacrifice again, and let's just sacrifice again and get one more shot with that Malice Unleashed. All right. Dude, can you guys think of any more interesting combinations with this guy? Any others? Because I've shown you 2, you know, Nogdar and whatever. Let's go in right over here, see what kind of damage we can do. Boom, 844k. Not too freaking shabby. I mean, no Trunda. That was like, what, 20 million damage? But yeah, dude, I mean, this guy is the real deal. Big boy damage. We're 7 turns in, 34 million. Now it's a 1 at a time Hexblade, 700,000 a pop. Again, 7 turns, 40 million damage, you know? Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the guide. This guy's insanely good. I really rank him, I don't know, 4.5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I'm just going to give him a 5, man. He's one of my favorite champions that I pulled in recent memory. Maybe it's one of those games of expectations, right? Maybe it's one of those things where I wasn't sure what to expect, and he absolutely exceeded my expectation. So again, 12 million damage, not bad. He's kind of like hanging in there with Trunda. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.